FTNS, the world's first fitness radio, where fitness comes to life. I hope everybody's having a great day out there. We've got an awesome show for you on The Green Gate, your doorway to great food and healthy living. And today's show is all about healthy living. I have Terry Lemay Skyping in from beautiful Arvada, Colorado. Hello, Terry.
Hi, Amy. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Good to hear your voice again.
Great. Great to have you on the call, on the show. Terry is a fellow integrative nutrition friend of mine. And gosh, one of these days, Terry, we're going to have to get out on the dance floor together.
Wait, that'd be a lot of fun.
It'd be a lot of fun. Terry is a health coach, a lifestyle coach. You are an amazing dancer, an amazing rock climber as well, and quite the entrepreneur. You've got a new business that you're starting up, a new location, right?
Yep, the Energetic Life Center.
That's great. Great. And you're bringing a couple special people on the show today. Today's show is all about restoring your health through energetics. And we have Warren Starnes joining us. He is the Skilling Institute's director. And Warren, you're going to be talking to us all about the Photon Genius. I'm so excited to welcome you to the show and to hear more about this.
Thanks, Amie. I'm glad to be with you and Terry today. It's an exciting time, and Terry has this new Energetic Life Center at 3000 East 3rd Avenue there in Denver, and it's got the new Photon Genius there, and it's the latest breakthrough technology from the Skilling Institute, and it's Skilling, the electronics genius, has been #1 in the world in the field of electromedicine for the last 52 years. So it's an exciting time for Terry and all of us, especially opening up Denver to the Photon Genius.
Absolutely. So for our listeners, Warren, can you just give us an overview of exactly what the Photon Genius is? I've been posting a few things up on our FTNS website, a few links and to some videos and pictures there. But just give our listeners kind of an overview of the importance of this electromedicine technology.
Well, in basics, we all know that there's a certain part of the body that's energetic. And there was a great book written called The Body Electric, which explains how that we're more energy than we are chemistry or physiology. And essentially, all in the world of physics and quantum physics, all matter is preceded by energy. In other words, you were energy before you got your body.
Great, great.
And at the heart of every cell of our body is energy. It's in it, around it, controls it, and every cell of our body is like a little battery. It has energy in it and around it. It's what controls it, and it's what controls the life or death of a cell and the strength of a cell and every organ that's made up of cells. So essentially, you can do a lot of the greatest things available, which is nutrition and balance your pH and high energy water and all of these good physiological things you can do far into the body, and we all benefit from them. We recognize that if we improve our diet, we improve the performance of the body, but nothing improves performance of the body better, more effectively, more efficiently, and more long-term than balanced harmonic energy to the cells of the body. Well, you know, if you and I were sitting in your car and you were getting ready to start your car and the motor was going, and I was sitting there saying, hey, Amie, have you checked the water in your radiator?
Right.
Have you checked the oil in your tires? All of these are good questions about your vehicle, and our body is the vehicle for our soul and our spirit. Well, there are a lot of good things you need to know and do to have a good running, operating vehicle, but if you're having trouble getting it started, it's a battery problem. And having trouble getting up in the morning, having trouble going to sleep at night, having trouble middle of the afternoon being tired and thinking you might lose your job because you're passing out in the middle of the day every day, it's an energy problem.
That's right. And so many people are feeling that way. So this is really important technology.
And the dynamics of the technology these days, since it's Skilling is credited for reinventing Rife technology, who lived in the 20s and 30s and found that energy and harmonics affected the cells of the body, and was primarily used for serious illnesses like cancer, MS, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, whatever. Well, Ed Skilling was 17 years the senior electronics design engineer for General Dynamics, and he did guidance systems for missiles or whatever. Well, he was commissioned by California cancer doctors in 1959 to reinvent this technology, apply space-age electronics to it. And the very first instrument he made in 1959 got better results than anything in history, and he's been #1 in the world ever since. And so the pioneer technology that he developed about 14 years ago is called the Photon Genie, which is the first instrument that has a circuitry to regenerate tissue and bone, which is amazing. And this is the world that we live in today, where electronics and space-age technology helps us do a lot of things we couldn't do before, including soup up the body.
Right, right.
And so the Photon Genius is the Photon Genie technology on steroids the size of a truck. It's 6.5 feet tall. It's a horseshoe shape. You stand or sit in it, and it does these main things for the body. It charges and balances the energy of all your cells, all the way to your bones.
That's amazing. That's just, it's great.
It moves and balances all the fluids of the body, and the one fluid that you want to try to move, which doesn't move, is the lymph system, which is the system that's responsible for managing toxins of the body. And because it also incorporates the newly developed energy infrared, and, you know, some of the greatest doctors in the world have extolled the benefits of infrared for decades. The guy who wrote the book Sauna Therapy, his quote is, the key to the use of sauna therapy for cancer is it combines some dozen or so therapeutic mechanisms to act together in concert to inhibit tumor growth and strengthen the body. One of the tricks to defeating these overwhelming catastrophic illnesses is to condition the rest of the body faster than it can take the body. And so the biggest power tool in history is this Photon Genius, which Terry has opened a center to debut in Denver. And I'm telling you, just one 30-minute session in this thing changes any body. For example, just 30 minutes in the Photon Genius burns 500 to 700 calories. Well, that's the equivalent of 4 hours of hard working out in the tent.
Oh my goodness! Wow, wow. So
and when it comes to accidents and injuries to the body, traumas to the body, there's nothing better than infrared therapy. The problem is you're sitting in a wooden box, and wood absorbs infrared, so you're not getting very much. And of course, you can't target a special area or tissue of the body, but the Photon Genius targets every square inch of your body all at once at the same time. So it's an amazing result-oriented technology that changes anybody that just goes and does it.
that is amazing. And so who is doing this?
Well, we have Photon Genius in about 17 states right now, and this is the first center in Denver. And, you know, it's just a matter of time until, you know, it's everywhere. But right now, this is the first one in Denver, and of course, Terry has been using it. He's got several other of his clients that use it, and it changes everybody. The testimonies are just off the chart. If you go to edskilling.com, EDSKILLING.com, or PhotonGenius, PHOTONGENIUS.com, it has videos and testimonies of medical doctors, alternative doctors, sports therapy practitioners around the country that have been using these for the last 2 or 3 years. And it's just a matter of time until they're in every suburb of every city.
That sounds great. And Terry, congratulations to you for opening a center and bringing this out for people to help improve their life, their health. That's great.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited about it.
Mm-hmm. And are you actually using the Photon Genius now yourself?
Yeah, I have been using it for a good month and a half now.
And how frequently are you using it?
I get down and use it about a half hour, 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay, wow. That sounds like a lot.
Not enough.
Not
I
enough.
want more.
Ooh.
Amie, one of the principles involved here is most of us really don't know how bad we feel until we find something that makes us feel better.
Very true. Yeah.
And, you know, one of my general principles that I illustrate with our clients is no one gets off this planet without a serious diagnosis. You know, we all kind of live in a dreamland where we don't think we need to do anything or we shouldn't have to do anything, but we're all finding out the more favors you can do your body, the better it works, the longer it lasts, the better quality of life that you have. And I think the biggest noticeable thing that people get from using the Photon Genius is it noticeably improves your quality of life. I mean, it just is matter of fact. Every time you go, you feel just a little better than the time you went before. So it has a compound effect. And of course, when you do these dynamic things like detox the body, infrared has been recognized as one of the most powerful ways to detox the body, because if you just do a cleanse or you do some kind of therapy that's supposed to remove heavy metals and toxins of the body, it puts a strain on the detox organs, your kidneys, your liver, your large intestine, your colon, etc. And these things usually are in bad shape to start with. That's why you found out you should detox. But to do it with energy infrared, it charges and balances the energy of the cells, opens up the receptor sites of the cells. Then the infrared deep penetrates 2 to 4 inches into your tissue, opens up these molecules of water, which releases toxins, and they're forced out through your skin. So exogenously, you remove toxins and heavy metals from the body, and energy infrared is the only known way to get plastic residues from the body, and all of us have them because we've been drinking out of plastic since they developed it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a lot that we're unaware of going on in the body, and, you know, why wait until you get your serious diagnosis? And even if you get a diagnosis, what are you going to do about it? Well, the only thing the medical profession can do is slice and dice and
Right.
do some procedure or some prescription, and neither one of those are good, very body friendly.
No, they're not at all. But this